Hello and welcome to ALTX. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos from me, please hit the subscribe button. And if you found this video to be informative and helpful, please feel free to share it with your friends. Thank you very much and enjoy my video.
Every country has medical insurance for its citizens. Some of it universal, where all citizens who pay taxes have access to any facility. Other of it more privatized, where companies compete for people's money, driving up prices to the point where people have no choice but to not get treatment or descend into debt. Japan is the former, a country where all citizens have access to health insurance. But within each system, be it Japan or other countries, there are always leeches on the system. Today I will address the healthcare systems in Japan. I'll briefly address how the system has been taken advantage in the past and now, to the disadvantage of workers in Japan. Now this is a large topic with a varied history, and there's no way I can address the complete system, all the variables, as well as a plethora of times that the system has been taken advantage of over the years. So use this video as a stepping stone to do more in-depth research on the systems and how they affect you. The first model of the national health insurance system was created in the 1920s. This was in response to industrialization, westernization, and a push from unions for changes. The first version of the health insurance program was mainly for workers in factories who faced injuries within their companies. The health insurance system eventually branched into the national and employee health insurance programs, and expanded to include farmers and field workers. However, it wasn't until the 1960s that the current incarnation of health insurance was established, and it hasn't changed much since. In general, there are three types of health insurance in Japan: the国民健康保険, the national health insurance, 社会保険, which is the employee health insurance, and 私学共済, which is like 社会保険but for private schools. Before 2012, foreigners had to hold a resident alien card and were only eligible for national health insurance after being in Japan for 1 or more years, leaving them at the mercy of private health insurance schemes. However, in 2012, the laws were revised to make foreigners eligible for national health insurance faster, thus making it easier to stay off shady insurance plans. The law now states that anyone over 20 who intends to stay in Japan for 3 months or longer for employment has to enroll on one form of health insurance: employee, public, or national health insurance. A person who is enrolled on the national program can go to almost any clinic and hospital, and the government will pay 70% of the cost, depending on the circumstances and variables of the visit. When a person is enrolled and uses the National Health Insurance Program, they have multiple categorized premium ceilings that the government will help pay costs on. Each of the payment ceilings varies depending on prefecture, city, and circumstances of use. The first category is basic, where the premium is around 500,000 yen a year. The second is premium, which is reserved for elderly people over 75 years old. And the last is nursing care, which is for long-term care and has a maximum payment ceiling of 100,000 yen a year. Giving birth and dying in Japan also have ceilings that the government will help pay for. Giving birth in Japan generally costs around 500,000 yen. The patient is responsible to pay the full costs and are reimbursed after delivery depending on factors such as health, surgery needed, or stillbirths. Funerals are the same, where the government will help pay costs up to 100,000 yen unless there are other factors presented that affect the premium payment. Payments of the premium ceilings are generally through the government tax service. If a payment is truant to the government, they can still receive treatment at hospitals, but they're required to pay 100% of the costs. It's very important to note that ceiling payments and truancy payments are very different depending on what insurance program you're enrolled in, with Shakai Hoken generally providing greater benefits. One way to skirt around the cost of the national health insurance system are to use employee or private insurance plans and incorrectly report employee working hours. According to the National General Union and the Fukuoka General Union, virtually all dispatch companies are guilty of incorrectly filing employee working hours in order to avoid shakai hoken contributions, thus saving millions or billions of yen in revenue because of lack of resources or willingness from government entities to enforce the law. Over the years, many Japanese companies have been accused and charged with wage fixing to squeeze out competition and provide rock-bottom prices on the economic battlefield. Many ALT dispatch companies, which employ huge numbers of Japanese foreign language teaching population, have been accused of artificially deflating workers' hours too. This affects the benefits that the dispatch companies are required to provide their employees, allowing companies the ability to offer lower prices to boards of education. As mentioned, companies must match the shakai hoken contributions of their employees per month. If an employee was to provide 40,000 yen per month shakai hoken payments, the company would have to provide 40,000 yen shakai hoken payments as well. So, for example, if a dispatch company were to pay all of its employees shakai hoken contributions, they would lose billions of yen in revenue each year. Therefore, by keeping their employees off shakai hoken, they are saving money and essentially stealing from their employees and the public. Other ways that companies keep employees off shakai hoken and save money are to use contracts and titles such as Gyomin Nitaku, Haken Rorosha, or to label teachers as a service. Many eikaiwas use itaku or independent contractor contracts to get out of the payment as well. There are several contracts used by companies throughout the industry, many more than are mentioned here, each with its own effect on the workers and payments. By labeling dispatched teachers as independent contractors or teaching as a service, companies can avoid paying overtime, compensation for travel, and health insurance enrollment. Unions and individuals have worked tirelessly to make sure that foreigners have access to health plans and have slowly made progress. All in all, there has been a lot of progress made, but change in Japan is slow. Navigating the health insurance system in Japan can be very difficult if you don't know about the system in place. So no matter who you work for, dispatch company, direct hire, or eikaiwa, knowing your rights and doing your research is the best defense against being taken advantage of to the disadvantage of your health and safety while in Japan. Thank you very much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you learned something. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos from me, please hit that subscribe button. And if you have any questions or comments, or you know something that I missed, please write it in the comments section below so everyone watching this video can learn. And if you have any themes or things that you want me to talk about, please leave them in the comment section below. I'm always looking for different ideas to support foreigners in Japan and anyone who wants to come to Japan. So thank you very much for watching, and as always, have a great day. Bye!